Hello there. Well, I'm going to show you how I've been making recordings using Zoom and Google Slides in order to prepare a script and make it into a video and read it so you can see me reading along with it. And then we post it on Facebook. And I've posted it on the Facebook group as a challenge in terms of being accountable to practice a little bit every day, and also to just practice my courage of putting something out there, knowing that in our Facebook group, I'll get positive comments, because that's how we roll at Charlemos. Alrighty, so how does it all work? I have got a Google slideshow here. It's got a title slide. Wow. It's got a script of what I want to say. It's got what I originally decided I wanted to say in English, and I took that there and I turned it into Spanish and typed it up, and then I dropped it into this Google Slides, which is free, and it just makes the whole thing a bit prettier and interesting for people to watch as they listen back to you, and for you too. It's not really necessary, but this is kind of cool. Now, so this is all ready to go as a slideshow. So normally to make that go, you hit slideshow, right, and then you work your way through it by pushing the space bar. And then what I would do is read this: Un regalo de Dios, dirigir un grupo de Facebook, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'd practice that a few times. I'm just going to escape out of that. All right, now, so that's there ready to go. I'll go up to the title slide so it's easy to spot, because what I'm going to do is then open Zoom, hit New Meeting. I'll just maximize that. Here we are. And just check my microphone's on, my video's on. Here I am. And then I click Share Screen. And what I'm doing here now is I'm looking for that PowerPoint presentation. Here it is here. It's not PowerPoint, it's Google Slides. Such a habit. I look for that Google Slides presentation, click that, and then click Share. And what's happening now is that if I was in a Zoom meeting, this screen would be shared with others, but it's going to be just available to be played in Zoom, and then I can record it. So what I'm going to do is I'll start the slideshow there, right, and that's going to maximize the screen. And then over here, I start recording. Now, if I want to record myself, like the video of me now, I leave the camera going. If you don't feel like showing your face because you haven't shaved, or you're having a bad hair day, or whatever, you don't have to show a video. You can just click down here where it says stop video, bang, and you'll disappear, and it will just be your audio. But what makes this a bit more interesting than just audio is that you've got the slideshow going as well, so it's a bit more engaging for everyone to kind of look at. That's the whole idea of this. You can do only audio recordings, but I think this is a bit more interesting, and it's pretty easy. So here we go. I've turned off my camera, and now I go over here on the menu where it says More, and I look for Record. Here we go, and I hit record, and the moment I hit that, that'll start recording. And then I can use my mouse to click through the slides. So this is how it would go. And I just heard in my headphones, recording in progress. So off we go. Un regalo de Dios. I click my slide. Un regalo de Dios. Dirigir un grupo de Facebook que se reúne en directo es muy divertido. Uno de los principales retos es ayudar a la gente a llegar a la hora correcta. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm reading away here. And then I click again to show that last slide. And then when I'm finished and I want to stop, I just hit that more down here again and hit stop recording. Boom. And I've just heard it say recording stopped. Okay, and then the recording itself is, I don't know, Zoom has it in a cloud or something like that, and it doesn't show up until I close the meeting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing down here, right? And then I come back to here where it says end and click that, end meeting for all. And what Zoom is going to say is, you have a recording that needs to be converted before viewing. And here it goes converting it. And it's pretty darn quick for a short recording. And it's got its own compression, which is, really cool. And here it is here in Documents, Zoom, and I'm recording under the name of Anthony Behrens. And here's the video here. If I double click that, it should play back. Un regalo de Dios. Dirigir un grupo de Facebook que se reúne. Okay, so that's my video. Es muy divertido. Video player playing this back. And my next step would be to go to Facebook, open Facebook, open a post, and drag that video in, make a comment or something like that, and there it is. Let it rip. So there you have it. That is how you can make a presentation, if you like, using Google Slides and Zoom, and practice your writing, your reading, speaking aloud, and your courage. So what I like is that our Charlemos Facebook group is not just about a way to manage invitations to the live Charlas, but it's also an opportunity for you to put yourself out there a little bit, to make yourself a little bit more vulnerable, and to build up your confidence step by step by taking steps of courage. It's the tiny steps of courage that actually create confidence. So even if your recording's got a mistake or 3 or 7 in it, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you've put it out there, that you've allowed yourself to be seen making mistakes, because that is what language speaking is all about. We will make mistakes. And so the more you can get used to the fact that that occurs, then the more likely you are to get out there, build up your courage, and as a result, build up your confidence. I know it was very tough for me the first few times I made videos, and I realized there were errors and there were mistakes in them. But I've set up Charlemos specifically so that you will be safe in this group. If you post something or do something where there is a mistake, you will not be corrected. You will not have someone teach you something. That people will just look at it and say, good on you for sharing. And that's interesting. They'll be interested in your content, not how you say it. They're interested in the message. That's what we're about here. We're learning a new language in order to communicate, not to be perfect. So I hope that's useful. And if you do have any questions, do post them, and I'll help you out with that. Okay, hasta luego, adios, buena suerte. See you in the next live charla, Adios.